It's called catch and release. You ever hear this one? You catch them, you find out about them. Even if you find out bad things, you catch them and you release them. And then you say, come back for a court case. There's only a problem. There's not enough judges in the world to take care of it.
Back to one of our top stories this morning. President Trump ripping the Democrats over the caravan of illegal immigrants, thousands of them heading toward our southern border. This comes at a time many migrants are being caught, then released because the government shelters are out of space. William Lajeunesse is in Los Angeles. William, catch and release, I usually refer to, fishing that way. But apparently they're being let go because there's no room for them.
Right. Well, Julie, there's two things happening right now. One is that very important deal with Mexico that could drastically reduce future illegal immigration. But two, the current situation. Immigrants in the pipeline overwhelming the Border Patrol because of court decisions and a lack of shelter space. This is where most illegal immigrant families end up, a bus station. This family from Guatemala caught hit crossing illegally 3 days earlier in Arizona, now on their way to Texas to live with family.
We have to basically let them go outside our front door, or we transport them to places where they can get shelter and they can get help.
So take a look at this video. Immigrants jumping off a 14-foot fence, breaking bones, cutting themselves on barbed wire. This year, the Yuma Border Patrol sent 1,500 immigrants to the hospital. Taxpayers' medical bill, $3 million.
Just recently, we had a lady jump off the fence holding her 5-month-old daughter, and both of them hit the ground. The mother had a severely broken leg, required 2 weeks in the hospital, and then we get the 5-month-old baby.
So last night you heard in Montana President Trump blaming Democrats for catch and release because they're blocking changes in the asylum law that caused that to occur. Julie?
So what is the solution then?
Well, you've got poverty and crime pushing people out of Central America, and jobs and freedom in the U.S., that's the pull. And that explains this caravan that we know about. The last night came word, however, this deal with Mexico to deter them. Mexico is saying it will use the United Nations to screen U.S.-bound refugees on their southern border, not on U.S. soil. And two, if a refugee fails to apply for asylum in Mexico first, the U.S. does not have to allow them in.
The Mexican government has made it crystal clear that if somebody wants to enter Mexico, it must do so in compliance with our own immigration law.
So details still being worked out, but the president says he'll bring the National Guard to the border if that caravan makes it there. Back to you.
All right, William Lajeunesse, thank you.